What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the World XP Soccer channel. Back with the Dortmund reaction videos for this season. I didn't get a chance to do the reaction last week. It was a bit busy, so I'll put both match day 1 and 2 into this. Obviously, match day 2 just ended. We didn't play well, but ended up with the win. So some quick thoughts on the 1-0 win against Leverkusen last week. So got the team up from Leverkusen last week. My first thought from that game was that Nico Schlotterbeck, number 4 at center back, great signing. We struggled last year at center back, conceded way too many goals, and he just looks like an absolute monster. Left-footed center back, great defensively, comfortable on the ball. Yeah, and then Sula as well. I think he's injured, so Hummels is playing, but Hummels looks better than he did last year. And I think the last season, this is a game that we might have lost. Didn't play particularly well, got the early goal. I know credited to Royce, but Adeyemi really was just poked it in after deflected around a little bit. Adeyemi looked good, and then Moukoko got the start with the news from Sebastian Aller has cancer, which sucks, and then we signed Anthony Modeste, who started today. We'll get to that in a second. Malen, I think, looked pretty good, but over the first 2 weeks has been a bit disappointing considering the preseason he's had. He had a really good preseason. We're really excited for him to kind of step into the role that he's supposed to replace Jadon Sancho, and during preseason it looked like he was well on his way to doing that, especially the first DFB Pokal game, against lower league opposition, but nevertheless, he was looking good. Yeah, I think this is a game that we would have lost last year, or maybe tied. Right now, I got the 3 points, but we got the 3 points, and we moved. Looked a little shaky, right? Integrating new signings into the team. I think overall, right, it's one that you say, especially against Leverkusen, who came in third last year. It's one of those where you say, you know what, we got the 3 points against a good team, and that's what matters. So yeah, I think with that, move on to match day 2, and we've got the lineup from today up here. Basically the exact same team, except Modeste playing up top instead of Moukoko. Modeste looked okay, actually. I think he did. His hold-up play was decent. He wasn't on the same page as a lot of the other players. But I think he'll be useful for this season. I think we got him on a 1-year deal until Aller gets healthy, and I think he'll be useful for us. Grab some goals here and there. Obviously, he's not a world beater or anything like that, but he'll get some important goals here and there. And I think he did. I think he had not a great game, but for his first game, I think we signed him on Wednesday, so 2 days ago. 1 day he integrated, and then he's starting. I didn't expect him to start, honestly. I think he did all right. Schlotterbeck and Kobel, I forgot to mention Kobel for match day 1. He was huge match day 1, huge again today. It was one of those games where it was like we weren't playing well, but they, aside from like a 20-minute period in the first half, like they didn't have too many crazy chances, I thought. Schlotterbeck, again, really played well. Guerrero, a decent game. Hummels, decent again. Hazard is one that's, I don't know, like, he has his moments. In the first season we signed him, he impressed me, but after that he's not really impressed all that much, like, and I don't know, like, obviously he started because of the injury to Adeyemi, but just like the difference between the two, like Adeyemi was playing kind of with a knock, not that Hazard isn't playing with a knock, but Adeyemi looks like he's got more threat on, like I'm more, like when Hazard gets the ball, I'm not like, oh, something's going to happen. Adeyemi gets the ball, I'm like, oh, something's going to happen. Malen didn't have a particularly good game, subbed off. And this is a game, right, we were down 1-0 until 77 minutes in. Playing like trash, honestly. Didn't create anything. And then one goalkeeper mistake from Flecken in the Freiburg goal. Bino Gittins takes a shot from like 30 yards out. I don't know what the keeper was doing. Like, it slipped through his hands, Like, he went up to catch it, and then when he turned around to like go look, it was like he didn't think it was going to go in, and he just let it go in. It was very weird. But we take it, and then 2 more quick goals after that, and all of the substitutes are involved, right? Mooney had taken off at halftime on a yellow card. Marius Wolf comes in, scores a third. Hazard and Mullen off for Bino Gittins and Mukoko, who scored the other 2. And then Brandt on for Dahoud, who got the assist for Mukoko's go-ahead goal. So, I don't know, but like, Mullen and Hazard didn't do anything today. Mukoko and Bino Gittins come on and they are running at people, getting on the ball. I think a game like this has a lot to do with the midfield. I don't think Dahoud or Bellingham didn't play well. I thought they played okay. But there's no true 6. Like, Bellingham is a workhorse, but to play him and Dahoud, like, Dahoud is not a true, like, that was why 2 seasons ago when Bellingham first got here, when he was partnered with Witsel, that was the best partnership for me. Because Witsel is so, like, he was older and wouldn't do all the running that Bellingham would do, but positionally so sound and just kept the ball moving. Was basically the link-up player all the time. Dahoud is not really that. And so I think I don't know if we're going to sign anybody else. I know we signed Özcan. I don't know when we'll see him. Hopefully relatively soon, but I think we could use some help in midfield. And off the top of my head, I can't even think who the other midfielders were after we lost Witsel. I know we have Brandt, but I don't know. Great resolve to come back though and get the 3 points. Didn't look like we were in it for long stretches. Like, I guess it got to like 75 minutes and I was like, just honestly, I was never going to turn it off, but it was one of those games where I was like, this is going to be another boring. We looked very disjointed, didn't look good. And the substitutions paid off. So props to Edin Terzic. I think he'll do a good job this year. I wish they'd give him a chance after the end of 2 seasons ago when he was the interim, and then Marco Rosa obviously got the job. But I don't know. I think he'll do a good job. So fingers crossed this bodes well for the rest of the season. We'll take 6 points from 6. And yeah, if you guys want any of the World XP Soccer shirts, be sure to message us on Instagram. We've still got plenty left. Message us. And with that, we'll see you guys next time. Peace!